and welcome to Check It Out, the library talk show that lets you know what's happening in and around the Bethel Park Public Library. We're your hosts, Elaine Volpe
and Christine McIntosh, and we have a really cool new addition to the library's collection. We now have a ghost hunting kit.
This is exciting.
It is exciting. So fans of the paranormal show, like Ghost Adventures, it's on the Travel Channel, you'll really like this. We've put together a ghost hunting kit with some mid-level equipment for all levels of investigators. So our kit includes an EMF meter, which is an electromagnetic field meter. It's a staple piece of any ghost hunting kit, and paranormal theory suggests that spirits can manipulate these fields. There's a spirit box in there that sweeps FM and AM radio frequency for possible live communication with spirits. A digital voice recorder that will record electronic voice phenomenon, or what is known as EVPs, which is sound potentially caused by a spirit, and a UV flashlight with UV sunglasses. Ghost entities and spirits may be more visible in other light spectrums than the normal narrow range of visible light. So this kit is non-requestable, so you have to come here to pick it up, but it does circulate for 3 weeks.
Are we the first library in the county to put together such a kit?
In this county, yes, but there are other libraries across the country that have them. And I thought it would be a good idea since some of our larger attended programs, does that make sense? Some of our programs with the largest attendance are paranormal.
Right.
Bigfoot, ghosts, witches of Pennsylvania, those kind of things. So I thought, well,
I feel like you might be the first one to check this kit out, though, because I know you enjoy.
I do.
You just did a ghost tour.
Fun. We did a ghost tour in D.C. We just got back from a conference, and every city I go to, I do a ghost tour. My favorite place is Gettysburg, and we go there usually every year. Actually, I'm going next week.
Should there be possibly more
energy,
spirits there?
Energy,
right?
Energy. Yeah. So also, it made me put this together now because we recently had a ghost hunting crew spend the night in the library.
Indeed, we did.
So Bo and his team from Ghost Quest spent the night here, actually twice now. So here's a clip of some of the excitement that happened while they stayed here.
Ooh. Hey, we're coming back? All right.
Let's take a break.
Right.
Hey, wait. Chill.
All
Alright, chill, homie. We're gonna take a break.
We're just taking a break.
My bad. What did it say?
What did it say?
D. Just D. The letter D? Yeah.
The letter D.
I'm frozen. D for... I was thinking David.
Yes.
Bro!
Oh my God!
You have that on camera?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Please.
So I had an interesting thing happen this morning, speaking of ghosts. I came in and I have this ghost hunting kit sitting on my desk because I'm waiting for one more piece. We have a book that's going to go with it. And the EMF meter started beeping in the box. Yeah, in the box. And I was like, what the heck? So I opened it up. I don't know how it even turned on, but it was spiking high. So
wow.
It freaked me out because I was here by myself.
Well, that's funny because I used to tell my family, especially in the winter, and if I got stuck here, because I hate to drive in the snow, like no big deal. There's some comfy areas of this library where I could totally just chill and hang for the night. But now,
I'm
seeing that clip, I'm not so sure.
I'm afraid now too. But just a disclaimer: the ghost hunting kit is for fun. The library does not have an opinion on the existence or non-existence of spirits or on paranormal science. Like with all items in our collection, the library strives to represent all sides of an issue. If this topic is not something in which you are interested, there are 92,000 other physical items in our collection that may be of interest to you. However, if you're interested in using this kit, be sure that you have permission from the location that you're choosing to investigate. So,
good point.
Yeah, you don't want to trespass. Some other exciting things happening at the library include our Eagle Scout project of the Reader's Garden, which was installed at the end of June. So Ethan Neal, a local scout, was working towards his Eagle Scout, I don't know, is it a badge or is it a title?
Let's call it honor. It's
honor.
The highest, he is done, right? He graduates high school, so this is the highest honor that you can achieve in Scouts. Okay. So honor, rank,
So Ethan was here with his crew of volunteers, and they did a great job in the garden out in front of the large windows from the children's room.
Yes.
So if you haven't had a chance to take a look at it.
It's beautiful. We're so excited. He did an amazing job. It's so neat to see these Scout projects come to fruition. You know, you start with these ideas. We have 3 now. And just to see it, see the steps and see the process, and then the final product is always amazing to me. But shout out to Ethan because he did a great job. Thank you, Nancy, who kind of spearheaded and supervised that project for us. We are really pleased. It looks great. And then we are hoping to add some real flowers out there as well.
Yes, so look for that coming up.
Yes.
Few classes for adults or events. This first one's an event. Dress for Success Mobile Services event on Tuesday, July 12th from 11:30 through 1:30. This is presented by Dress for Success Pittsburgh, bringing clothing and employment readiness support to women on location across the region. So if you come, we will have their van parked outside in our parking lot, in the upper lot, and you'll receive support in selecting complimentary business professional clothing, shoes, accessory, and personal care items from the Dress for Success Pittsburgh team. And you'll also receive employment readiness support and connections to needed resources to address common barriers like childcare, food resources, and professional mentorship. We will be doing that again in August.
I think this is such a great idea. And then just to clarify, because I was unsure at first, you said complimentary outfits. They do not have. They're not borrowing this. They don't return it. They are getting this outfit to keep.
To keep. So it'll be like a nice something you could go to an interview in. Something to get you through those till you get your first paycheck.
Yeah.
yeah. So we're excited about
Wonderful.
that. We do ask that you register for this just so we know how many people are coming, so we can let them know. And we also have career prep, resumes, job searching, and more. That is also on July 12th at 12:30. So it's a free class that will cover how to use the library's testing and career prep e-resource with your library card from home or at the library. Includes a resume builder, cover letter templates, test help for educational and vocational exams, and much more. If you can't make that date, you can ask for a one-on-one class. We do ask that you register for this class because we have limited space with our computers in the lab.
This is such a valuable resource, and I know we talked about it when we did our visits at Independence Middle School, and that's still a little early, right, because they're probably not yet thinking about career, but we like for them to know that it's there. But especially for high schoolers and even adults, I just think it's such a valuable resource, and I think it's important, and I think you did mention it, that it's not just college prep for engineers. They also have the vocational.
Yes.
So whether you're testing to get into the electrical union or the carpentry union or whatever the case may be, there's also test prep for those sort of exams as well, which I think is really helpful.
I'm a big support of the skilled trades.
Absolutely.
They're good jobs.
Good jobs, good money,
hard.
and
yeah. And we have one of my favorites. We're bringing back Appy Hour for older adults. Yes, I did say Appy, A-P-P-Y. Friday, July 22nd at 10:30 in the morning. Join us for a special edition of Appy Hour geared towards those 50 and older. Learn about what's new, what's trending, and what you just need to have in the world of apps. So bring your phone or your tablet, and we ask that you register. You can call the library or stop in. So that's what we have going on this month in the adult section.
Well, over in children's, summer learning is still going strong. We got back from the conference that you mentioned, and I saw even more dioramas on display. So I feel like when they signed up, they got this activity list, 32 activities in all. I feel like number 3 is definitely my favorite. Number 3 says, find an old shoebox or any sort of box and make an ocean diorama. Bring it in to display at the library. And if you haven't seen them yet, you need to stop by because these kiddos have done an amazing job.
Really, really creative. I love dioramas.
They really are.
I didn't know if they were kind of passe in the education world. Because,
I don't know, but I brought them back for summer learning. I'll tell you, I think the kids are having fun with them. But there is still time. We have a month left of summer learning. So if you haven't started this activity list yet, get to it. And if you haven't signed up for summer learning yet, we are still taking registration. So stop in and see us. But just a lot of fun activities. I think the one that I would like to see more of, like if I would look forward to another one, was number 14, which says research an endangered ocean animal, because there are so many. I didn't realize how many. Write a report and include any possible ways to save them. And then bring in the report to show a librarian. I want to see more of these. Doesn't have to be a super long, lengthy
Nobody wants
report.
to do a report in the summer.
Sure they do. Because it's going to be fun as they learn, and you're researching ways to save these important creatures.
I agree with the concept.
Summer learning,
That's true.
Christine.
Summer learning, you're right. Okay.
So yeah, I would like to see that one. And if I could just mention one more, because maybe I don't work the desk as much, right? Sometimes I'm in my office working away. So maybe people have been coming in, but I haven't heard too many of number 2. It says, make up a new verse to the song Down by the Bay. Come sing it to one of us. I want to hear a new verse to Down by the Bay. I did hear some fun fish jokes.
Okay.
Don't put me on the spot and ask me to
won't.
remember one, because I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I've heard some funny ones. But yeah, come sing to us. All right, so that's summer learning. And even if you are registering late, we still have some Millie coupons left. So even if you come in now to sign up just for these last 4 weeks, you will indeed still receive 1 scoop at Millie's ice cream, which I think we've talked about it before. You've had it?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's good. You got to stop by. It's in South Fayette.
Okay.
Good ice cream. And then let's talk about programs. We have some upcoming programs in July. For the little ones, we have a program on Tuesday, July 12th in the evening at 6 p.m., and it's called Feeling Crabby. Because let's face it, all of us, every single one of us, some days are not as happy as others. We have our crabby days, or at least our crabby moments. I like to say, because you can turn a day around, right?
Yes,
Even if you have, I don't like bad days. I like to say bad moments. So we'll say the same thing for feeling crabby. But it's really important when children are young to identify these emotions and to let them know, hey, it's okay that you're feeling a little crabby right now. It's okay to be sad. And kind of just having them identify these emotions and then like learn how to cope with the emotions. And then, of course, how to turn that frown upside down. But Miss Nancy will be doing this program. She's including a lot of great stories, and then there'll also be a game and a craft. So you do need to register for that one. Registration starts July 1st. And again, that's for our little ones. That's ages 3 to 6. Another one for that age range is sharks. I feel like kids of all ages
love sharks.
They really do. They terrify me, but kids seem like obsessed with them. So this is called Sharks, and you can learn about the fascinating world of sharks with stories, songs, and again, a craft. And Miss Megan is doing that program for us. For our elementary age kids, friends, we have What's Cookin'. I love doing this program. Last time we made crab croissants.
I saw the photos on Facebook. That was so cool.
Yeah, we didn't do crab salad though. Or did we? No, so we ended up doing chicken salad, but we put it on a croissant and we just made it look like a crab, and it was really fun, right? The carrots, baby carrots were the legs, and what did I use for the eyes?
Tomatoes?
Oh, olives.
Olives.
On toothpicks for the eyes, and that was a lot of fun. So I'm not sure what we're doing yet for this class. I have a few ideas, but it will be fun and it will be delicious. So you can join us for that on July 13th at 2 p.m. That's for grades K through 4. Go Fish Card Club was a lot of fun. I decided to give this a try. We're just doing it once a month. We had about 10 to 15 kids show up, so we had to break up into different groups. But we just sat around and we played Go Fish.
I haven't played Go Fish in
and
so
Slapjack.
long.
And a couple other card games. It was a lot of fun. So if you want to come to July's and August, feel free. July is on the 18th. We meet at 3 p.m. And again, that's all grades K through 4. Do-it-yourself aquarium. Do you want a pet fish, but mom and dad say no? Well, you can bring an empty cereal box to create your very own aquarium. And then you can make up your own pretend aquatic creature to live inside this aquarium.
I would make the coolest creature.
Although I would say if you're asking for a pets, I mean, fish are probably the easiest pet to get.
I think fish are
right?
dirty. We had them at
Really?
the library. Oh, I wanted them so bad here because I think they're very calming.
Well, we do have a fish now upstairs in the library.
But when we had the big
He's
tank.
not named yet.
We had the big tank in the
Oh, right.
fireplace room, and I was
Oh,
forever cleaning
right.
that tank. And then
Well,
we had
that's true.
We had fish nappings. Remember, we had some of our fish.
Possibly. I mean,
They were stolen. Somebody
I
stole
still
our
don't know
fish.
how someone could steal the fish.
Because we had coffee
Scoop it
service
into
in
it.
there, and they had cups, and they took my glowfish.
That still
Shame.
seems crazy to me.
Anyhow.
Yeah, if you're out there.
I like fuzzy
Yeah.
animals.
I was saying,
not
what do
fishy
you think
animals.
is the easiest pet to take care of? Though? Maybe a
cat.
gerbil?
A cat.
A cat.
A cat. Gerbils, you got to clean the cage. I had hamsters.
You have to clean up your litter box, don't you?
Yeah, you're right. But I guess I've just been
You just
doing it
love
my
cats,
whole life,
and
so
you're
I
used
don't
to
think
cats.
much about scooping
Yeah.
every day.
Well, at any rate,
Yes.
if you are one of those families who don't have any pets at all, and that's okay, but you think you'd like one, come and make your pretend DIY aquarium on Saturday, July 9th at 1 p.m. And then we also have outrageous ocean art for first and second graders on Saturday, July 16th at 11 a.m. And this one's a lot of fun. You're going to get creative, but you want to dress for a mess. So Miss Sarah has a lot of artistic ideas, but that can get a little messy.
Messy's good.
So wear your play clothes or your art clothes, or bring a smock, right? But just make sure you're dressed for a mess. There's some other stuff going on for sure, but it's all listed here in our flyer, which you can still pick up at the children's desk or view it online on our website. We have a couple for teens too, though. I don't want to leave our teen friends out. Teens are always considered here grades 7 and up. So if you're entering 7th, you can participate in these programs. Doing Zen gardens.
I like that.
Yeah, you can make a sea life Zen garden to help bring mindfulness and relaxation to your day. I've seen these like on people's desks.
Yes.
I used to have one. I just think it's really nice.
I would spill it. My desk.
Because you're playing with the sand, maybe. And you
Well, I
just,
was going to say, my desk, I'll grab a pile of stuff and be like, and there goes my sand.
yeah. Why do you think I said I used to have one? There's no room on my desk at the moment. My desk is a little messy, so that could possibly happen to me too. But yeah, it's just nice to have there, though, or wherever you want in your home. But I think last time, and I don't know what she has planned this summer, but the last time Miss Beth made these, I thought it was really cool because she made the little rakes for the sand on our 3D printer.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that was pretty cool. But yeah, so if you're interested in that and you're interested in just learning more about mindfulness and how to relax, come enjoy a relaxing evening making Zen gardens. That's on Monday, July 18th at 6:30 p.m. And then not so relaxing, I tense up just when I think about this movie, but if you like Jaws or if you've never seen Jaws, we are playing the movie during Shark Week. How appropriate, right? So Shark Week begins on Sunday, July 28th. Join us for a screening of the Spielberg classic Jaws one week, and then its computer-generated cousin, The Meg, the next. You know, I never even heard of The Meg until Nancy told me. I had no idea this existed. But the first one is being shown on Tuesday, July 19th, and then The Meg is being shown on the 26th. They're both Tuesday evenings, and they start at 6 p.m., and yes, we will provide popcorn and snacks as well. So round up your friends, if you dare, and come watch those classics.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, you may never want to go to the beach again. That movie scared me. I think I was like, I don't know, maybe
I was young.
8,
Yeah.
9, I don't know when that came out. Now, of course, I didn't see it in the theater, but we had a neighbor that had HBO, so we went over and watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I still don't like watching it. It's one of those movies.
I don't like
on
any
TV,
movie where
click.
I'm being chased. Like, even if I'm playing around with my nieces and they chase me, I get like the hair goes up on the back of my neck. I freak out. I hate being chased.
Really?
Yeah. So any movie that has something pursuing something else.
Yeah.
Really.
Did you see The Hunger Games?
Yes. Yes.
Did you enjoy that?
I
Was
did.
the hair raised on your neck the whole time?
At points, yeah. I mean, imagine.
I loved those books and I loved those movies. I thought they were really well done.
I think they were very well done. It just, it makes me.
I mean, that when they're chasing each other, right?
It makes me want to crawl out of my skin.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so let's end on a light note. What else do we have? What else we got?
Nothing else. Oh, the library's closed Monday, July 4th for the Independence holiday. Just a reminder that we are closed on Sundays during the summer through Labor Day weekend. And I think that's about all the announcements.
Yeah, when does adult summer reading end?
The end of July.
Because that's when ours runs, but then we're having like our celebration on August 6th. So really it kind of sneaks its way into August as well. And so I also should mention that since it's early in the month, August 6th is our kind of our wrap-up celebration to summer learning. And it also happens to be National Root Beer Float Day.
Oh, I will be here for this.
So we're going to be having some root beer floats, but it'll be fun just to kind of hang out with your friends. We're going to have some seashell crafts for you to make. So we hope you can drop by for that. And I thought Rob's was wrapping up around the same time, but I wasn't sure, like when he was pulling the grand prize winner.
The end of August. I mean, the end of July, I'm sorry. Yes, and our grand prize, anyone who participated is in the running for the grand prize drawing.
Yeah, which is the picnic basket, right?
Picnic backpack.
Backpack, right.
Yes.
I love it. All right. Well, as always, if you have any questions or comments about any of the things that we talked about on today's show, you know what to do. Go ahead and give us a call.
Visit our website.
Or better yet, stop in and see us in person. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you again soon.